We need to be able to pass on to our kids so that they're not starting from the same position that we are. Otherwise, the nation is stagnant. We need to be able to hand over, but not hand over wealth that is just going to be wasted. That's the mistake that we make, is that we don't train the next generation to do even more than what we have done. So if you hand over money to somebody who has not been trained, that's where things fall apart. But when there's a succession journey and a succession plan and a culture of succession, then you're going to see wealth grow from generation to generation to generation. And it's not just Ford. I've told you, an amazing business here is a business called English Press. It's on Enterprise Road. That's a third generation business. It's one of the, I believe it's actually the biggest offset printer in Africa.
Yes.
What does that mean? They do most of the glossy magazines, school books, all these things are printed there. This is a third generation business that started with their grandfather in Kijabe with one printer.
Okay.
That printer is still in their office there when you go to the factory. That Kawan printer that is hand cranked.
Okay.
His son brought the business to Nairobi. I think they were there at Luthuli Avenue, wherever all the printing is done, in downtown Nairobi. Now it's the third generation that is doing what you're seeing here. But that was built on passing knowledge of how business works from generation to generation.
Thank you.
We need to change our business culture here in Africa to understand how business works and train the next generation so that you can be able to see it grow beyond what it was in the first place.
Thank you.
Can I correct you on one thing? Old money that you can just spend the way that you want. No.
It's not true.
There are serious controls many times around that, mostly using legal tools like businesses, trusts. So like in our classes at St. Anthony, we have a whole class on estate planning. And we have a lawyer who comes in to begin to help you to understand, okay, if you want beneficiaries to continue to benefit from this wealth that you have built, put it in an organized fashion, usually using businesses or trusts that allow you to do that. That's usually what helps to sustain over many generations.